Hey guys, it's Cassjcass and welcome back to my channel. Today's savoring topic is going to be forgiving people who aren't sorry. So let's dive into it. Hey, it's Cassjcass and welcome back to my channel. Let's catch up. Subscribe for more. Now listen, I know that this topic is about to step into some people's shoes, including mine. So let's go ahead, kick off your shoes, get comfy, and let's have a real one today. Forgiveness. It's already hard when somebody say I'm sorry, but not saying it at all, that's another level of spiritual warfare. All right, let's talk about what it looks like and why it's necessary and how we actually do it without losing our mind or our Jesus. Let's start with the word truth. Being hurt by someone and never getting an apology is like being robbed and have the robber walking every day past you and saying, "Cute shoes." Like, excuse me? You just wrecked my peace, stole my trust. And you're out there like we're supposed to be vibing like it's Sunday brunch. No. And the worst part is that you start questioning yourself when that happens. Like, maybe I was overreacting. Am I too sensitive? Or maybe they didn't mean it like that. Listen, no. Let's not gaslight ourselves just because they won't take responsibility. They don't want to be accountable for their action. And the reality is that most people know what they did. They're just not ready to face it, or they simply don't care. And that right there is the tension that we sit in, waiting for closure from people who won't even offer clarity. So now let's cover what forgiveness is not. Before we talk about how to forgive, let's make something very clear, because church folks love to guilt trip people into fake forgiveness. No. Forgiveness is not pretending like it didn't hurt. Alright? It hurt. Let's not pretend that it didn't. It's not letting someone back into your life without boundaries. It's not excusing toxic behaviors. It's not becoming besties with your ex just to prove that you're healed. No, that's not what forgiveness is like. Forgiveness is not for them to feel better. It's for you to be free. So then let's talk about what forgiveness actually is. Forgiveness is releasing the right to get revenge or get an explanation or to get closure because you've chosen peace over pain. It's saying that I may never get the apology I deserve, but I refuse to be tied up to bitterness because of it. Now let's get biblical. Ephesians 4 verse 32 says, "Be kind and compassionate to one another, forgiving each other just as Christ forgave you." Let me be honest with you guys. Some of y'all are holding into unforgiveness so tightly that even if God gave you an apology on a silver platter, you'll still say, "But it took so long." That's not healing. That's harboring. All right? Let me tell you why it's so hard. Forgiving people who aren't sorry is hard because it feels unfair. And it is unfair. You're the one crying. You're the one praying, journaling, going to therapy. Meanwhile, they're at Target living their best life. No. Let's be real. Sometimes we want justice, not Jesus. We want them to suffer at least feel bad. But there's the kicker. Your healing is not dependent on your remorse. Let me say that again. Your healing is not dependent on your remorse. So now let's talk about, how to forgive without actually getting an apology. Let's break this down with practical, real life steps, all right? Pray honest prayers, not the cute ones like Lord bless them, heal them, save them, when what you really mean is Lord humble them dramatically. Like, God can handle your honesty, all right? Pray something like, Lord, I'm angry, I feel disrespected, because you do, but I trust you more than I trust my emotions. Or you can write a letter that you don't send. This one is my favorite. Pour it all out. Every hurt, every how dare yous, every silent scream. Then pray over it, burn it, rip it, and let it go. We have to create distance without bitterness. Forgiveness doesn't mean access. You can forgive someone and love them, from afar. Or block them if you have to protect your peace. That's grown men and women's faith right there. All right? Speak truth until you believe it. Say something like, I forgive them so I can breathe again. They don't have power over my emotions anymore. I choose peace and not pettiness. So keep speaking it until your heart catches up with your mouth. So we also have the emotional roller coaster of forgiveness. Because let's not pretend that this is easy. It's not. Some days you'll feel free. Other days it still stings like it just happened. And that's normal. Forgiveness is layered. Alright? It comes in waves. And yes, some offenses may take years to process. And as long as you know that, then you're able to forgive yourself as well. Alright? You might forgive them at 8 a.m. and be mad again at 8:15. That doesn't mean you failed. It means that you're human. The goal isn't to erase the memory. It's to remove the emotional hold that it has on you. Let God handle what you can. Only He can. You don't have to play God. You don't have to fix them. You don't even have to explain yourself. Romans 12 verse 19 says, do not take revenge. Leave room for God's wrath instead. Let God handle what your peace can carry. Some people will never be sorry. Some will never admit they hurt you. And that's okay. God still saw it and He still chose you. Here's some encouragement that is going to be good for both of us. I want you to hear this. You can forgive without being weak. You can forgive without forgetting. You can forgive without receiving an apology. Because forgiveness is your spiritual weapon. It breaks chains, it softens the heart, and it frees you first. Jesus said when He was at the cross, He said, Father, forgive them. He said that while they were still mocking Him, they pierced Him, and they never apologized. That's the worst part. They never apologized, and He still forgave. That's the kind of strength that we're reaching for. Not perfection, but purpose. Are we ready to do this? All right. But this is it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment what you thought of this. Are you able to forgive without getting an apology? And I'll see you in my next video. Mwah.